tolina jangu nga bwoli gwatwetaaze kuba ku simu zino wammanga
noti 7 nkaka mu 8 19 noti emu oba noti 783 14 55 noti 6
moto yaffe egamba nti your job is our pride.
A very good evening. Welcome to Smart News Hour. My name is Yvonne Ijuna, and on the first day of 2019, let's see what we have in the news. Police has said that the festive season has so far been generally peaceful across the country, with only a handful of cases of crime. This afternoon, during a press briefing at Nagulu, police presented a preliminary report that indicates that all events that ushered in the new year went on well without any major accidents. We have a report.
Police spokesperson Emilian Kaima and Luke Owesigile, the Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson, cut vividly relieved figures as they interacted with journalists at a press briefing held at the Central Police Station in Kampala this afternoon. It has not always been the case in the previous years, when the festive season was always a stressful period for the security agencies because of the rampant cases of crime. This time round, the police chiefs say the Christmas season and the New Year celebrations were generally peaceful, as there were no major instances reported at churches, stadiums and hotels where celebrations to mark the New Year were held. He attributes this to the vigilancy of the security forces, the media and the public.
Going to have this festive season, all of us were really up and alert, including you, the media. And we want to thank you greatly for a job well done. You are everywhere, in the churches where overnight prayers were held, in the festivities in other places where people were dancing, in Kuka and elsewhere. It was fun. The media was there. Security agencies were there. Responsible citizens were there, because what we registered is responsiveness, less crime, and high alertness on our side. And so we want to applaud the joint efforts for all security agencies, all of them.
In his report, Owesigire says about 8 people died in Kampala, including an 8-year-old girl who was electrocuted together with her grandmother, and a 2-year-old girl whose body was found in a septic tank hours before attending her birthday party organized by her parents.
It is alleged that last evening they were organizing for this child a party. All of a sudden, they could not trace this child, and I was found in a septic tank later on. Of course, what people could see as by that time is that maybe this child drowned, but of course, as events folded, and after the postmortem, it shows that this child could have been strangled and maybe later on dropped into the septic tank. So investigations are ongoing. Katwe Police Station is handling, and more inquiries are still going on. We shall be informing you with time. There was also a suspected murder of one Tunisike Zinsanzi, Dennis, 36 years of age, a casual worker and a resident of Chisuri Seminary. His body was found dumped along that road that leads you to Navinonia Beach. Detectives at Chisuri Police Station recovered the body. It was taken to Mulago for postmortem, and no arrests have been done yet, but we're investigating. We suspect he was probably killed from somewhere else and dropped there. And the exact time of death is not yet known.
As long as holidays continue till February, Kaima urges parents to take responsibility and keep a keen eye on their children in order to keep them safe from the prowling criminals. This report was filed by Peter Nyanzi for Smart 24 News.
The beauty industry is one of the most lucrative in the world. In Uganda, the industry offers employment opportunities to millions of people through salons, steam baths, saunas, manufacturing and selling of beauty products, among others. Our reporters visited one of the salons in Kampala.
Everyone wants to look nice and smart. However, some people, especially ladies, go an extra mile to make themselves look cute and look beautiful. During the festive season, many salons tend to operate to full capacity, some that yield good money to salon operators. Various salons were a beehive of activities as people are getting ready for the end-of-year festivities. Exotic Salon in Kamocha is one of the upmarket salons. Esther Nikesa said, running a salon has some benefits but challenges as well. She said that Christmas season has been good, even though there were many challenges encountered, like high taxes imposed on beauty products, which has scared away their customers.
We employ a number of people. For example, like here we have over 20 people, 20 employees. Tenga simba wefuna sente entono, those afunanga 150,000. So you find it a bit ngachikunyigirizanga gwe employee, but at the end of the day you have to run the business. Salireko ku misolo, but considering atukenderezeko ku misolo, because at the end of the day we pay a lot of money. But you're employing over 20 people, they think you make that much, and yet sometimes it's, yes, you make the money, but you have to pay the employees, maintain the place, also buy the products, so you don't really save a lot like they think. We have a lot of things to run.
Kuba nesente zenkola nzobola kulwange tiri nyambako ate namana ne bazijjako omusolo whereby nti olina okusasula okupromotinga gwe ng'omuntu oguze OTT ogule mu bizi buli kimu okitegeera ati terina kye bakuyambye waba atagiyamba okitegeera.
The salon business is a source of income to many people. Nantumi Proskovia and Muto Mili, some of the workers at Exotic Salon, said they have no regrets for being in the profession.
Omulimu guno ngweyimirizaamu kubanga nsobodde okufunamu ssente ezeebeezaawo, mpeereddeko abaana, so complaininga kubanga nina bingi byenfunyemu omuli okuweerera abaana, okwebeezaawo nga nze nabo okubabeezaawo ate bali mu kiraasi za waggulu, naye omulimu guno gwe gunnyambye.
The salon operators had some advice for fellow youths. They said they should always seek and create jobs instead of waiting for government to cater for them, because jobs cannot look for people, but people look for them.
The word I can give to them, a job will never find you, it's you to find a job. So whatever is available, take it from there. From there you grow up, slowly build, you meet with people, some other kinds of people, interact. You are, at the end of the day, you might land in a job you really want. But sometimes again, you must start up with a job you don't like it, but in the future, you come to like it, depending on the circumstances or whatever you gain from it.
However, though many people have reaped benefits from this type of work, some also narrate the challenges they have encountered, mainly from their clients. They cited customers who are rude because of stress and end up abusing them. This report was filed by Josephine Muchala for Smart 24 News.
Last night, Ugandans countrywide ushered in the new year 2019 with fireworks displays in various places. But do you know the history of fireworks and how technology works? Our reporter has details to this story. Fireworks were originally invented in medieval China around the early 9th century. Some say fireworks were accidentally discovered by a Chinese cook who happened to have mixed charcoal, sulfur, and salt pepper. It was also a cultural practice used to scare away evil spirits. However, modern skyrocket fireworks we see now were invented in the early 20th century. Colors in the fireworks are usually generated by pyrotechnic stars, which produce intense light when ignited. Modern fireworks contain basic types of ingredients which include a fuel, which allows the stars to burn, an oxidizer, a compound that produces oxygen to support the combustion of the fuel, color, producing chemicals, a binder which holds the pellets together, and lastly, a Krillin donor which provides chlorine to strengthen the color of the flame. Worldwide, fireworks is a multi-million business. Major cities around the world such as Sydney, Dubai, London and New York compete to show the most elegant displays. In Uganda, major hotels such as Sheraton and Pearl of Africa Hotel, as well as stadiums, show the most beautiful displays. But who supplies fireworks? Here in Uganda, several companies supply the fireworks services. Tomil Fireworks Limited, located on Ginger Road in Kampala, is one of the main ones. Mr. Sanjeev Patel told Smart 24 that to start up a fireworks company is not as easy as it requires someone to go through a lot of bureaucracy.
A lot of bureaucracies which you have to go through. Process, because you have to be registered with the GSO, with the government or security officer who gives you a license. Thereafter, you have to be in touch with counterterrorism, who tend to keep every permission, every firework goes out. We cannot take it out without the permission of the police and the counterterrorism.
However, Patel describes the fireworks business as ambiguous, saying it requires big sums of money ranging in billions.
Billion and a half shillings.
Okay.
Is what you require.
Okay.
To be known within the market.
In relation to provision of employment opportunities, Patel says the fireworks industry employs a number of youth who work as display officers.
The opportunities these young boys get is I try to open up doors for their jobs in those places where they go, to the hotels, to the corporate offices, to the churches. You meet people, yes. And then you try to seek for a job.
To many Ugandans, including Nakaiza Rashida and Nakazi Harriet, fireworks display on New Year makes the day extraordinary special, saying they enjoy it.
It might just make people happy. Seeing the bright colors up, they make a difference.
Okay. You enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy fireworks. I see them and just feel happy.
When then?
So it makes me happy.
Last week, the police issued guidelines that will be followed by over 600 venues which were cleared to display fireworks on New Year's Day celebrations. That's all we had for S24 News Hour. My name is Yvonne Ijuna, but remember to follow our updates on our social media platforms. We are at S24 TV on Twitter and Smart 24 TV on Facebook. Till next time, bye.